for their own personal entertainment. And I think they're lowlifes. And it really kind of sucks. So we had to write some software that makes it really easy to ban them and block them and deal with all that. So that's what I think of this guy. He's like, well, I'm just bored. So I decided to go to your site, and he did something called necromancing, which is like you quickly grab every old thread, something that's like 2 weeks old, and just make a little post, like a bump or an I agree or a smiley face. And now the front page of your forum, the most important one, is filled with dead topics that nobody's talking about anymore. And or he'd just write, I like wagons, and if you were to print it out, it'd be like 70 pages because he made his post so big. And he just, sort of wrecks stuff on my site for his own personal entertainment. I think he's a lowlife. I don't think he sees it as like crushing somebody's dream of something great. I think he's just like, I thought it was entertaining. And I'm surprised that, I'm slow to realize that the percentage of those lowlives in, our little world is bigger. Like, I spend a lot of time on Wikipedia, dig.com, reddit.com, and then other forums like mine that supported off-roading as a hobby and woodworking as a hobby. And there weren't people who actively tried to destroy what people were doing there. They don't run around just making things horrible. But in, our little circle here, like the Xbox and PSN and PC community, there are a good chunk of people who just want to make things horrible. Go ahead.
How old is this guy? I mean, I think that's the big question. You mentioned these other forums. I mean, I wouldn't think there's like 14-year-old, 13, 12-year-old kids on an off-roading forum or a woodworking forum. I mean, the community that we're in is made up I can't even talk. Made up majorly of people in that age range. So I mean, I don't know. I think that's the biggest.
Yeah, I think you're right, and that's probably what I failed to consider when, like, the first sharing gamertags version I made allowed everyone to edit data, and it was like, hey, if you see someone who's trolling me, then you can just delete that record, and I trust the community. Turns out that trust was massively misplaced, and first people used legal deletes, then I got rid of that, and they managed to hack it, and I hardened it, and they found another way, and it sucked. So now. We haven't been hacked, so I'm happy about that. If we do, we have backups. But, I'm serving a community that often likes to fight me, and that's something I didn't expect as much, and we just have to build systems and processes that combat that. So what do I think about this guy? I think he's a lowlife. I think he's a street vandal that just does it online, and that's why he's banned.
He's a real McAsshole.
Yep.
I hate those cocksuckers. I can't stand those people. Like, I hate trolls in general. Some guy on my video today, like, he thought he was gonna get me. He posted a question like, all right, first of all, the quality is like perfect on the video, and it isn't like one of those issues where the video just had been uploaded. He's like, nice quality. Is that an easy cap or a dazzle? Instantly, I'm like, get blocked, troll. Like, I know what you're doing. I know you're fucking with me. Like, you're done.
Yep. Yeah. And like, we all have YouTube channels, and we all know. Like, I don't want to complain about how much work it is, right? Because I kind of enjoy it, and it's cool. And my users, 99% of them, maybe more than that, are good to me. So, I appreciate the vast majority. But there are people in there who just write, F you, Woody, things about my family or whatever. And I know I've never done anything to these people. They just get a kick out of being bad people. And, they're out there in this community. So, which leads into the next one. This question's for Wings. How do you deal with YouTube drama?
I'm reading some YouTube drama right now and Hup it. This falls in the thing.
Okay.
This guy goes, I was a medic in Wings' party and I revived him in the line of somebody else's fight and he got killed again, so he kicked me off his friends list and out the game. How do you guys feel about that? That's exactly how I deal with YouTube drama. If you come up to my door with drama, I block your bitch ass. All day. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear about how you like me. I don't want to hear about can you send me a friend request. I don't hear about how you don't like that I request people to pay me for friend requests. If you don't have money for me, some kind of constructive criticism that basically improves my online gaming or video making ability, I don't care. Don't send me a message.
He's like, you better have money in hand. You come and talk to me.
Or something nice to say. I know Wings doesn't mind if someone says, hey man, that was a great tip. I'm sure you like hearing it.
Hell no, I don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
No.
We're
No,
just
no.
like, if there is not a $ in the title of that message, I do not even open it.
It's not true though, because I know Wings, right? I talked to him, and when he sees Wings' videos have changed lately. If you guys that don't sub to
I
him,
told you. That's what I was telling you earlier.
yeah. So if you were to watch a Wings video that was, say, 3 months old, it would probably be him fussing about people that troll him on his page. It would be him fussing about people that play the game or whatever. If you watch one today, he's probably helping you play better.
A lot of this comes from I'm trying to become a better player myself. You know, people say you can't have your cake and eat it too. I want my cake and I want to eat it as well. I want the KD and the win ratio at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time I'm on YouTube, I'm trying to weed out bad players versus good players because I'm using it as like a farming system. I got my thoroughbred horses right here, and with a little guidance, I can get a good friends list here.
Mm-hmm.
But it never works, and I always end up getting mad, just scream at them.
Yeah. Oh, and in terms of blocking people, like I'll block someone who says something bad, but I'm lucky. Like I don't, as much as I talk about my haters and you know how they can frustrate me sometimes, I think I have 70 people blocked, and I have 67,000 subs. So I think most people with channels my size are into the 4 digits. Oh, and of that 70, I bet 25 of them didn't even say anything to me. It was a community block. So if people don't know what a community block is, what happens is, like, if you just say, you know, Wings, you're a camper, he might block you, right? That's that. If you say something remarkable and actually manage to, you know, bug him, then we'll issue a community block, and he'll talk to, you know, Kyle, me, maybe Optic Guys, Hutch, whatever. Like, I'll spread it out. I'll write 25, 30 of the biggest YouTubers and say, this guy talked about my wife. Everybody blocks him, you know, and you don't just lose me. You lose Wings, you lose Kyle, you lose Pyro Puncher, you lose Onslaught, you lose T-Mart, you lose Merca. It's gone.
And I don't do community block often because generally when I block somebody, it's over something petty. If you get me to community block you, if you get me to community block you, you seriously fucked up.
Right. I've done it 4 or 5 times. That's not a lot.
I've done it like once. I've done it once, I think.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's kind of when I knew. I think it was Kyle. I think you sent me. That's when I kind of knew I had kind of made it into. I guess I don't even know if I could say this into your little clique. I guess, but Kyle had sent me a message saying to block such and such, and I kind of felt good. I kind of felt special.
I'd watch out if I was a Kyle subscriber. He loves his community blocks.
Yeah, Kyle. I think a lot of them are mine are from Kyle.
I love doing it. I don't want to take the thunder away from you, but the main reason I contacted you is because like I look what I do is like I'll look at like who the person is subscribed to, and go after those, and then like contact everybody they're subscribed to.
Yeah, but just the fact that you sent me the message, I mean, it felt good, you know.
The first time the first couple times I community blocked somebody, I felt like I was doing a favor to that person. Like, you know, oh, this person hurt Kyle, I guess I make a small sacrifice and lose a sub, because Kyle's my friend. But now I've changed my mind on that. Now, if Kyle issues a community block, trust me, I don't want that guy anyway. You know, this guy's probably a high-level troll. And Kyle's doing me a service. He's helping me get this guy before he turned on me next. So that's
I was the same way. Whenever I received anything from you, Woody, or that thing from Kyle, I didn't even look at who it was. I didn't try to figure out what was going on. I mean, it was just they were done, you know.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me say this. I don't care about my subscribers. I don't care if you want to unsubscribe or you get your friends to unsubscribe.